we did a show on Wednesday. We talked about this. I think did we talk about it last week too? How long?
Maybe, I don't remember.
But we definitely talked about it on Wednesday, made fun of it a little bit. And then, that was that. And then we were lectured on Twitter by a guest on this show, Anime Outsiders, Cody Bayer, who insisted that we just simply didn't understand the problem. And so I kind of want to see, I want to educate you on the problem because I've learned now what the problem is. And then another asshole, well, it's just me. I'll stop the jokes. We got to get serious about this topic. Went on and actually decided to exacerbate things by posting another picture and saying it was not Pippa. And this time it was with me, that not Pippa visited me after visiting Camelot. And so it was very, very important. If this isn't something that's interesting to you, I'm sorry, it's funny to me. So it's you're stuck with it. Okay, so here's Cody. And he says, what do I got to do to get in a room with Rackets before Matsuri? Because he genuinely does not get why VTuber fans, and even Pippa apparently, are pissed at him and Camelot. And man, do I want to just try and explain to him because it's frustrating to watch. Now, this is funny to me because Cody has tried to run apologetics for VTubers on a different topic, which is the super chat, the amount of super chats that they got. I brought it up a long time ago. And he's like, no, it's not. It's not that their community is disgusting and obsessed. It's just that they're just that much more entertaining than everybody else. So I'm like, okay, well, you like VTubers. That's fine. But so I really did expect this sort of response from Cody. But yeah, he thinks we don't understand what's going on. But the whole point of this is not there's nothing that should be going on. This is a silly joke that maybe Camelot violated some social mores regards to VTubers. Although I still I don't want to say I don't know how, because I understand how, but capitulating to insane people is not an acceptable reason to not do something. So I get why they're mad, but their reason for being mad isn't mentally healthy. But so, long story short, his explanation is, I'm like, it's insanity. That's the problem. He's like, no, you just don't understand. You think it's about immersion and shit. That's not even the ballpark of why people are mad. So anyway, briefly, I just wanted to show people because I was proud of the joke. I posted a similar picture that I had a confession. I've been holding it due to fear of insane weirdos. It's time to come clean after visiting Camelot. Not Pippa came to share a drink and a cigar with me. And look, it's the same person from Camelot's picture. So that was the main joke. And I even used, I think, the same emoji, right? Or close to it. Anyway. So this is the idea. But this is it. This is the exact same joke. Because no one actually knows if Pippa's a woman or a man. You would not know. They use voice changers. They use all of this capture software. Some female VTubers have been exposed as men when a camera glitches out or whatever. So this is the same joke. And that's why I did it, because I'm the Carlos Mencia of YouTube.
Yes. And then I did the same joke right under it. It was
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Of course. Because again, and this is just a life lesson for everyone. Jokes, levity, comedy cannot be sacrificed at the altar of insane people who need to masturbate incessantly to infantilized animated children characters. And that's not the animated children character actors' faults that they do that, by the way. That's deeply seated mental illness.
But people that are watching, or people that are watching, VTubers, they'll agree with you, but they'll be like, but you can't joke about that. And it's say, oh no, I'm totally with you. You can joke about anything. Trans doesn't matter what it is. Oh, but you can't joke about that though. You can't even joke about that. I'm like, all right now, sorry, no one's protected and no one's policing my speech, especially no random ass anime PFP motherfucker on Twitter. You ain't gonna police my speech. A corporation isn't. You're not gonna.
Yep.
So, sorry.
All I'm gonna say is, Nick, I don't know if I want to be known as the Carlos Mencia of YouTube. I mean, I'd rather be known as the Adam Lance of YouTube at that point if it came. I'm just saying.
So anyway, I didn't want to spend a lot of time on it, but I think the whole situation is just perpetually funny. Like, to me, this part of the internet where broken people like gang up in a fiery outrage over literally nothing will never not be funny to me. Like, that is what the internet is perfect for. It allows unstable people to gather in a virtual space and come en masse at something. And the fact that they're coming after Camelot.
But there is proof that Pippa is an actual real woman, though, and that's in the fact that Camelot said, "I'm sorry," and the response was, "No, you're not. You didn't really mean it."
Yeah, I don't think I meant my legitimate apology. That I was.
You didn't apologize
sorry.
the way I wanted you to apologize. You didn't mean it.
It was very sincere.
So anyway, that's all I wanted to say on the VTube shit. I find it tremendously hilarious. And look, as much as I like Cody Bayer from Anime Outsiders, Bayer, I don't remember how to pronounce his last name. I have no problem with him. He's a good dude, and I know he's well-intentioned, but like, come on, man. Like, you're not gonna win me over ever with like, oh, you just have to understand these mentally handicapped people are mentally handicapped. It's like, no, I know. That's what's great about it. It's like,
well, see, I thought I understood some of the outrage until his thread, and now I understand it even less.
That's because, again, to do so, you have to delve into an insane thought process and obsession first. Super Iron Bob says, Nick, how do you miss the point this much? It's the community is rabidly against doxing, and this smelled like it. No. It doesn't.
It's literally the exact opposite. Well, it's not even the opposite. It's like an apple to orange. What are you doing? Oh, Sean's going for it. Okay.
Yeah, it's like
sucking on it. Look at him. Look at Sean. He loves it.
It's expressly not doxing. And the funny thing is, like, he didn't post her face. Like, so, and believe me, I think if you would have posted a picture of Pippa, even with the emoji, it would have been in poor taste. And I don't think you would have done that.
I wouldn't have done that.
But even if he had, that still wouldn't have shown Pippa's face. It's just a female body. Like, it's an attractive female body shape. That's it. Could literally post any woman. I thought about just starting to post a bunch of women and putting emojis over their faces and saying, this is not Pippa. Like, just endlessly all day. I almost did that joke, but then I thought it'd be funnier to do just one of Barnes. And I also was busy. So, like, it's not like...
Or just throw up a Lizzo and say it is her.
You should have you should have saw, like, there was people like pulling up the girl I posted whose name is PDH, by the way. And I even said that, and people just still don't care. They're like, yeah, you're lying. And I'm like, oh my God. Anyways, so there's people taking PDH's hand and like putting it side by side with like Pippa's like hand reveal and like fucking trying to find out if they have the same vein pattern and shit. It's crazy.
That's weird.
I wish I had that much free time in my life. I really, really do.
Yeah, I need free time.
It's fucking weird.